Hello. I'm aware that I've got a little bit of an airbrushed effect going on because I've had this tape on top of the camera. What's happening now in the world is completely necessary. Coronavirus is nature. Defending itself. Don't know about that. I think nature coming back in the canals of Venice, in the sea, in the ocean around Italy. There are dolphins. In the lack of pollution in the sky in China. That's nature fighting back. It's not fighting back, it's just coming back. When you stand in the way of the stream, you block the stream, you move, the stream goes on. And coronavirus is us. Coronavirus is a reflection of us. It's something coming to deform our DNA. It goes straight for the DNA, and it's about the quantity of it you have in your system. The virus in this particular one is neither alive nor dead. It doesn't have a nucleus of its own, and it can't survive without a host, and yet it has life to spread in this way. It's a very alien form. Humans have such an enormous effect on their environment in every single way, and the evolution of this particular being that can have this existence in this very miserable parasitic way is only possible because of there is an environment that matches it, and humans who haven't taken care of their health provide exactly this kind of environment. And it's the thing that humans are not willing to do is either remedy themselves or kill off population. So there's this level of heart that means that we have compassion for our fellow human, and we look after them, and we don't and we have a state that supports the sick, but at the same time we are all very sick and we don't help ourselves. And then this virus comes along and acts in a way we perceive. See, everything is perception, and in our perception it's disgusting and terrible and awful, but it is living to its nature. It's living completely in line with its own nature as a virus. And with any system, if it's healthy, it can't be destroyed, it can't be attacked. You can go and touch the hands of a leper and nothing will happen to you, because you don't have the soil, you don't have the ground for it to be able to take a root. And the reason so many people are very panicked about coronavirus is because they know they're not healthy. They know they need a mask. What would a mask do if you're not already susceptible? Like it's a drop in the ocean. It's too late. And the other thing to mention is stress. Okay, you maybe have been raw food, vegan, detoxification, microbiotics or whatever, taking having your colonics, having your immune system built up all the time, fasting, everything the best of the best, but you're stressed. There are certain places you cannot go. There are certain people you still cannot be in a room with. There are certain situations that make you feel terror. And there are still certain substances you reach for. You still find yourself craving chocolate or coffee or sugar or something. Even if you don't take it, you have that craving. And it's that feeling of anxiety. What's anxiety? It's stress hormone. Why have you got stress? What does that do? Well, cortisol shooting through your system. The cortisol is just rapes your whole body. It completely drains all the life out of you and destroys the immune system. So one thing we really don't need to be doing at this time is fighting with each other. Just making it worse. Not trying to escape with alcohol, with this, with gossip, with blah blah blah. Just focus on your state of mind, state of health, state of the body. Not hide, not run. There's nowhere to go. You gotta stay indoors. Self-isolate. Well, if that terrifies you, why? Why is that so scary? What's so scary about being left alone with yourself? And what is funny is that we live in a world where actually it's quite normal not to go outdoors. It's normal to stay inside and Netflix, and now you're having that taken away from you, and it suddenly becomes clear, I would like to be outdoors. I would like to get some sun. I would really like to go to the forest. I'd love to go for a walk. I want to touch a tree. Why is that happening? Well, I wouldn't say it's, nature trying to make us see it. It's nature. It's natural. We're just being shepherded by, like the flow of the river is just funneling us back in line, because we have been so wayward, so completely wayward. And the shutting down of all of this unnecessary travel, unnecessary production, unnecessary consumption, unnecessary services, unnecessary shops, and then guess what? We survive, and we're better for it, and nature comes back. It's a beautiful thing, really. And I see so many, and I'm not trying to make light of people dying. This is not a light subject. This is really, really heavy, but people die all the time, and it is, people are terrified of death. We don't talk about it. We don't want to think about it. It's happening all the time, every day. We don't give it any attention. This is finally making us have some attention put on mortality. And I don't believe in past lives. I don't believe that there was a long strain and I've got more opportunities to come and enjoy this place. Why would I believe that? Why would I need to believe that? Well, if I need to believe that, that's because I'm kind of unwilling to really take this life by the horns. I don't know, maybe there is an afterlife, maybe there is a past life, who knows? What I do know is that I'm here and alive now, in this body. I'm not going to waste it on the chance that there's some other opportunity. There's only one opportunity, to be me in this body right here and right now. And this waiting for another day, it's not even about something so esoteric as past lives. Just I have tomorrow. You might not. You don't know. You really don't. Live it. Live. And all of this heavy sensation of death in the air is making us look at ourselves. Could it be me? Why could it be me? That's the question to ask. Why do I think it might What am I doing? What would I do differently? What could I do differently? I think we have more control over our lives than we realise, than we allow ourselves to believe. So we like to think things just happen to us. We don't control it based on our decisions that we make every day, and we have made every day for 25 years. So yeah, I've been crying for people who are dying from this, but I'm crying for them for the last 20 odd years that their immune system is just, and there's the thing of, but there was a CrossFit athlete who was in his 30s who caught it. You can't take that as a pinnacle of health. You don't know about his diet, you don't know about his emotional state, you don't know about his stress levels, you don't know the quantity of food he was eating. You don't know if maybe he was over-exercising. There's no label that says one person is healthy or unhealthy. You just know in yourself. You know. And we can breathe, do pranayama, can isolate. It's still very, very healthy. For people that have never meditated, for people that have never taken a time to just have to sit and be with themselves because they've been busy, they've been looking after everyone, looking after their grandparents. Well, you can't visit your grandparents anymore. There's nothing to do but stay. Stop abandoning yourself. Stop abandoning yourself. What a time to be alive. And you are alive.